theater reaction? What's everybody's thoughts?
It was so good.
Screaming in the theater.
Actually, so phenomenal. The end credits scene.
I know that might genuinely be one of my favorite movies of all time.
No, kid, it's okay. Here, listen to me. I promise you, no matter what, you don't have to worry. Freddy Fazbear isn't real. So, FNAF. Finally, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has released yesterday, I guess, by recording this video. And being the stupid little nerd that I am, I went to see it day one. And as evidence, here's me being a cringy nerd. Now, of course, because it's a fun movie, critics really don't like it. But what else is new? Critics don't like anything fun. And listen, I'll admit it's cringy. I'll admit it's cheesy, but that is why it is so good. This movie's main goal is being entertaining, and I know that seems like, every movie should be, but a lot of them haven't been recently. This really reminds me of back in the 80s when we got all those awesome slashers, and I mean, especially considering that Matthew Lillard plays Afton, and then of course the actor for Henry is of course the actor who played Billy in Scream, which is insane because... Spoilers for Scream, if you somehow haven't seen it, go watch it, it's free on YouTube, and it's a very good movie, you should definitely go see it, go watch it right now. This is, of course, reviving one of the single most iconic duos in all of horror history, that being Stu and Billy from the original Scream. And the entire movie just feels like a love letter not only to the FNAF franchise, but also to horror as a whole. And that's why I personally think that it earns a spot in here. The Great Hall of Slasher Movies. And here's why I think that. This movie is so much fun. And not a lot of movies tend to do that anymore. Most movies are focused on being Oscar bait or cool, but FNAF 2 just focuses on being a fun movie. And I feel like that's exactly what it needed to be. Now it's time for my unfiltered, out-of-theater thoughts on this movie. Wait, Freddy, please don't kill me. I'm just trying to say that I thought the movie was good. Alright, this next little section of video is going to be the audio I recorded the second I left the theater and got back to my house, so enjoy! Alright guys, fresh out of the theater, thoughts on FNAF 2. Greatest movie. That's all I have to say about that, goodbye. I'm just kidding, okay, I think I might actually need to do a whole entire another video. Now, this movie was so fantastic, my goodness! Okay. So, first off, the opening scene was insanely good. We got to see the original 1985 missing children's incident, which is so cool. I don't think it was actually in 1985 in this version, which is interesting to say the least. As most people predicted, Charlie dies and then falls into the pit with the puppet. So that is one of the best deaths I think this franchise has ever had. There actually weren't that many deaths in the movie, which is something that I do hope they crank up for upcoming movies, because I feel like, with the whole the animatronics are out and about thing, we probably should have gotten more deaths, but whatever. But the kills we did get, especially I think that scene with the ghost hunting team is so fantastic. All of their deaths were on point. Oh, that was so good. And, of course, the marionette. So the big standout was the marionette, who, as you guys have seen at this point, I went to the theater dressed up as, so that was awesome. But yes, the marionette was by far the most impressive and most amazing part of this movie. All of her scenes were done so well, and I feel like her motivation is way more interesting than it was in the games. As much as it was interesting to be like, I'm just looking for revenge on this one specific person, I feel like for her being the main antagonist of this entire movie, wanting to take revenge on all adults for being neglectful of her when she was trying to save a child's life, which is a fair, I want to kill these adults. Speaking of people I want to kill, that teacher. A great character, though. I absolutely love how utterly horrible he is. His death scene was super fantastic. But yes, all of Charlotte's bits in this movie were super good. I loved her possession, which is something that I don't think we've ever seen really in the franchise before. an animatronic possessing another human. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is probably the first time we've seen it, and even if it has come out before, probably in the books, I think it happens a few times in the books actually, but like in a major game, the point is, it looked really good in this, and it was actually, I think, one of the scariest, no, just the scariest part of the movie. This movie is definitely scarier than the first. It's not like wet your pants scary, but, you know, there's a few good jump scares. I don't think the first movie had me jumping at anything, and this one got me quite a few times. It is the fun horror, so it's not going to leave you dreading yourself. It's not elevated horror like I talked about before. It is definitely this very cheesy, very 80s-esque horror slasher movie, and I love it to bits for that. I love 80s cheesy slashers so much, and this was exactly that. Of course, the animatronics designs themselves were also fantastic, and there were so many great Easter eggs. Shadow Bonnie appeared for a brief second. That was fantastic. And, of course, I think the best scene in cinematic history is when he finds this knockoff Freddy plush, and the first thing I showed is, hey, I have that one, and indeed I do, and then he squishes it, and it makes... The whole theater cheered at that, and pretty much every other scene. Doug comes back, he has some great lines. That song in the end credits, I don't think I even need to specify which one. You guys know which song it is. This was then followed up by the end credit scene that I want to play, but I tried uploading a snippet of it already, and it was blocked. And I do not want this video getting blocked because I worked a long time on it. So I will just get creative with the editing.
This whole place is getting demolished tomorrow. We gotta grab everything we can while it's still here.
Why couldn't we just make the props for the haunted house?
Come on, they want the authentic thing. The authentic Fazbear experience. I found a real one.
Yeah, we gotta take this with us. Let's see.
Fazbear flights.
Let's get the Dobby. Cover it, will you?
The third game.
Look at him! Oh my goodness!
I think in conclusion, if you were on the fence about watching this movie, definitely do. If you love FNAF, it's going to be such a fun experience. And I feel like people forget that that's what movies, no matter the genre, even if it's horror, they are meant to be fun. And this movie is fun. All of the scares are that fun jump scare kind, and there's so many great references and awesome moments. And although, of course, critics hate movies that are fun and don't make you leave feeling sad and depressed, this is very much a fun movie, so I can imagine a lot of critics will definitely hate it. But I don't think critics need to like a movie for it to be good. I think people need to like a movie for it to be good, and we all know, critics aren't people. So until next time, remember, Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the best movies ever made, or I'll say is Flowey, and this has been Tater Animations, trying to release a video in a timely fashion.